Yeah, let's talk about scatterplots. And the reason for mentioning scatterplots now is because, yeah, this is very much related to graphing. That's really what it is. Scatterplots really is just basically it's graphing a set of data, which I've got there on the handout. We've got the life expectancy in the United States for the years 1920 to 1960. Just that the table is, it's arranged horizontally. This way. So we got the year 1920 to what? 60? 1960? Let me just write it up here for you. And then the life expectancy, so the average lifespan in 1920 was 54.1 years, 59.7, 62.9, 68.2, and 69.7. So we're just examining the years a while back. All right. So yeah, the goal here is sketch a scatter plot of the data in this table. Like I said, it's just graphing the data. That's all that means. Scatter plot just means graph this data. And on the handout there, because everything's positive, obviously we're just talking up here in the first quadrant, the upper right is all we need. You can do the whole Cartesian coordinate system if you like, but everything's positive, so it's going to be up here in the upper right. The other thing is, on scatter plots, you do want to label the graph so you'll know what you got. Of course, here, probably the way we go is, we call the X the year, and then the Y is the life expectancy. So I'm going to put the X on the X-axis, the year, and then the Y-axis put the life expectancy here. So let's label that. Now the other thing is, you can put 1920, 1930, but to save some space, I guess, let's just shorten it. Let's say 20, 30, 40, and matter of fact, on the table there, you may not even want to go put a mark on each one or put a label on each one. On the table, they're kind of close together, and I can spread them out if I want to. You don't have to, but you can. Like skip over to the second one to do 20, and then 30, and then 40, 50, 60, like that. If you can put them back to back if you want, but I like to spread them out if I've got space there. The only thing is we need to denote here that 20 would go to the year 1920, something like that. Then on the y-axis here, well, I've got 54 basically to 70. So I don't want to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, do I? Let's space that out a little more. Let's just start here at 50. And then I need to go up to 70. So let's go by increments of 2 maybe, 52, 54, 56, 58. There's 60, 62, 64, 66, 68, and 70. Something like that. With me on that. So space them out accordingly and start. You don't have to necessarily start at the 0. We're jumping up to 50 there. Okay? All right, and so then the scatter plot is just plotting the points. I've got 1920, 54.1. So that would be 1920 and 54.1. Just right along about there. Just a little bit above the 54. 1930, I'm at 59.7. Well, that's almost there at 60. Just under the 60 mark. Yours could be a little more accurate since you've got the little grid there. 40. All right, we got 62.9, so that's not quite 63, which is right about there. And 68 and 50, we're in 68.2, which is right here, I believe. Yeah. And then 60, we've got 69.7. There you go. Scatterplot. That's all we're going to do with that one right now. We'll do more with it later on, but for right now, that's all we're going to do. Any question, concern, comment?